Hi lovely Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading from the 22nd to the 28th of July. It's a little bit noisy, guys. There's like some kind of like football game or something nearby, and you're gonna probably hear people screaming like crazy. I have all day. So I don't know what's going on, but that's what I'm guessing. Today I'm gonna be mixing 3 different decks. I'm gonna be using the Star Child Tarot, the Unicorn Tarot, and the Work Your Light Oracle. So let's see what's up with my Pisces. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, guys, you should really subscribe. I do daily readings, I do weeklies, I do monthlies. So we're kind of like establishing the Pisces club here. It's becoming a thing. So I invite you guys to join if you haven't already. For all of the members of the Pisces club, thank you so much for your support. You know that I appreciate it tons. So let's see, Pisces. What's up with our beautiful Pisces? I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross. I don't do reversals, by the way. I feel like the energy is a little bit fast moving. Like as soon as I connected with your energy, I started to feel like I needed to rush. I think that it's very, very uncommon, as you know, in my readings. I tend to take my time. They're not that long though, but I try to avoid like rushing. So let's see. Maybe that means that you want to move forward fast this week. See, one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is you guys, very intuitive, mystical, feminine energy. Okay. Now let's pull 4 clarifiers from the Unicorn Tarot. Universe, what are the 4 main messages our Pisceans need for this week? How can we best support the current reading with this deck? High Priestess, this is you guys as well. Very, very intuitive, very connected. We got the 5 of Wands. Got the Emperor here. And we got the 3 of Swords. So let's see what is this about. At the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Wands. Okay, guys, so where should we start? Let's first have coffee. But first coffee. And now let's move into the reading. Okay, so the 9 of Crystals is your main energy here. So you are, Pisces, in a very lovely space this week. And you have been for a while. You are actually feeling July in a very positive light in comparison to many signs. There are a lot of astrological alignments going on. There's eclipses and, you know, you name it. You've probably heard all about it by now. So I do feel like you guys are seeing the results and the blessings coming in as manifestation and as a very calmed and relaxed space, as opposed to other signs which are kind of like in the tower moment right now. You guys kind of like already came out of that state and you're in a very harmonious, receptive, luxurious, comfortable space, I feel. At the same time, you do have the 8 of Cups as your challenge card. What are you having a difficulty letting go of? Is it someone from your past? Is it memories from your past? Is it comfort zones? Is it who you used to be? What are you having trouble letting go this week? Some of you guys are having trouble letting go of expectations that you had placed on someone else or something else. Maybe you're coming into a realization that things are unfolding differently than you thought they would, and letting go of that possibility that you were fixated on might be a little bit difficult right now. Others of you are trying to let go of a version of yourself that feels very comfortable but is not serving you anymore. In the recent past, you have the Hanged Man. So in the previous weeks, you've been kind of like floating around. You have been just wondering about what to do and, you know, what's going on. Maybe you're not actively thinking about things. You're just chilling, you know, just letting things fall into place. Maybe I see people drinking tea, you know, having a very chill time, watching, you know, like looking out the window. It's those moments of contemplation in which you technically are not doing anything, but by doing nothing, you're healing, if that makes sense. So I do feel like you guys have been healing in a very passive way, and you have allowed your space to get purified and your energy to get purified. You have started to say no to absolutely everything that could be draining you, to a point in which now there might not be anything in your space, you know what I mean? And that's a good thing, because you have cleared everything out. And now you are in this Nine of Pentacles, in this harmonious energy of, universe, fill this space with something that's of my highest good, something that is more in line with me than everything that I had to let go of. And I see a lot of you guys that have recently, this year, let go of a lot of friends, or supposed friends, or just kind of people that for some reason you had around, but maybe you didn't respect them, or maybe they didn't respect you, or maybe you didn't really truly trust them, but for some reason they were just around. I feel like you guys are saying no to that. It's like, I am not available for anything less than the ideal relationships. So I do feel like in the recent past you have been decluttering the relationships in your life and just kind of like seeing where the universe takes you. In your mind space, you have the Chariot here. I love this energy in your mind because it's letting me know that you have a path that you're aiming for that is quite flexible. You're kind of like allowing the universe to bring in the clarity of where the universe is taking you. It's like you're very trusting and you feel like the universe is taking you somewhere better. And you're completely sure of this, so you can relax and you can just kind of like step back and allow that river of energy to take you where you need to go. But it's like you're also cooperating with that effort. So the universe is letting you know where to go, but then you are making things happen as well. Every little bit of information that the universe gives you, every open door, you know, that gets open in front of you that you know is right for you, you are also cooperating for you to move forward in a very successful and confident way in order to meet that which the universe is giving you and that which you know is right. Meet in the middle. In the near future, you have the Ten of Wands. So you do have to be careful not to overburden yourself. This card to me is always representative of that most of the time, unless, you know, intuitively I'm receiving something else. But I do feel this time around, Pisces, like you have mastered the awareness of your body, your mind, and your energy. And now it's like before you go into that overwhelm space, like 4 steps previously to that, you already know, like, I'm overextending myself. I'm gonna turn this around. Let me take care of myself. Let me sleep a little bit longer. Let me hydrate a little bit more. Let me pull back. Let me take a little bit of a vacation or some free days. It's like you already went through this road in which you went all in and you allow your inspiration and your motivation and any driven energy within you to take you into burnout. And now it's like every time that you're kind of going in that direction, you already can tell, like, oh no, not again. I'm not gonna let this happen again. So let's disconnect, or let's step back, you know, let's bring ourselves back into harmony, whatever that means for you, or whatever, you know, way you choose to do that. It's great. So I love that, guys. I love that now you have that awareness, as before you didn't. So before it was so easy for you to, you know, exhaust yourself, honestly, and then end up creating a structure that you couldn't sustain. Now, how are you this week? How are you going to prevent yourself from entering into this state of burnout? Evaluate your life right now, this week. Is it too much? Are you trying to overextend yourself by sustaining too many things? What can you eliminate? What is not essential? What is just complicating things? How can you clean the plate a little bit more? You know what I mean? To just focus on your 3 responsibilities, or instead of, you know, like the responsibilities that you have and that your family is supposed to be taking care of and that your friend wants you to help them with, and, you know, trying to do everything. How can you kind of like declutter that to a further extent for you not to reach a state of overwhelm this week? I feel like you guys are flowing very well with the energies that are happening right now. You have in the current energy 9 of crystals, and the card that represents you right now is the 9 of cups. This is the Star Child Tarot, by the way. The 9 of cups is a very lovely energy as well. So it's like, I feel like you guys are on level 9, you know, kind of like wishing to step into level 10, if that makes sense. And you're like right there, but what's gonna get you to level 10 is not effort, it's not masculine energy, but instead is alignment with the feminine energy of simply receiving from the universe. So don't try to push yourself from level 9 to 10, instead trying to align yourself to level 10, if that makes sense. In your surrounding energy, there is a lot of celebration this week. So there could be invitations, proposals, birthday parties, weddings, you know, all kind of social events that come in and might invite you, you know, to do things. But I do feel, I don't know, some of you guys might, you know, feel kind of inclined to do that, to go be social. But I feel like you're mostly on this very grounded, sacred, kind of like aligned energy. Kind of like the Hermit. I'm not seeing the Hermit here, but it's kind of like that feeling what I'm getting. Oh, I think this might be the Hermit. Serenity. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you might kind of... Well, I think that you're gonna be feeling like I should probably go out. Like I should probably interact with other humans. But I don't feel like you actually want to. That will resonate obviously with some of you, not everybody. As the most likely outcome, we have the 9 of Swords. So we have 9 of Crystals, 9 of Cups, and 9 of Swords. That might be significant for some of you guys. Can you hear the screaming? I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's a football game because there's a court here next door, but it's been going on all day. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope that you can't hear it. Anyway, the 9 of Swords, I feel like will come in for the Pisces that don't prioritize the avoidance of burnout. If you don't prioritize that, I do feel like you could still, even though you know that you could easily burn out, some of you guys love the inspiration just a little bit too much and you get carried away. So you might end up feeling very anxious and overwhelmed this week if you don't take care of yourself in that way. Wounds from the past could be popping up, guys, in regards to other people. Some of you guys will be declining invitations to those, you know, proposals or whatever it is showing here with the 3 of Cups. And that might trigger some people the wrong way, because I feel like Pisces has been a little bit unavailable emotionally to literally everything but themselves. And that is fantastic as far as taking care of yourself, Pisces, but there is a chance that people around you are going to be like, oh my god, like, are you not my friend anymore? Like, why are you not showing up on my birthday? Like, it's special to me, or it's a special occasion. Like, what, did I do something to you? Did I offend you, Pisces? Like, why are you so cold right now? And you might have to explain to some people that it's not about them, that it's not personal, but that you're really in a space in which you need to have that time for yourself and that distance and that space. I know this is definitely the case for me. I bet that all my friends are probably thinking like, oh my God, like she doesn't like me anymore. But that's definitely not the case. It's just sometimes we do need to go into that hermit mode to recharge. And I personally went through like 3 years of like intense stuff. So now this year is just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Like I want to be with my boyfriend and my mom and my cats and just do my channel, and I don't want to talk to anybody, and it's not personal. So you guys might be kind of feeling a little bit like that perhaps. But you may, you know, trigger some people the wrong way. So there is a possibility that we have to like explain ourselves this week. And with the High Priestess and the Emperor here, this could be external people. This could be a Pisces, a fellow Pisces person, or an Aries. This could be a couple, Aries and Pisces, external to you. This could also be your intuition and your authority within your life becoming one. It's like now, your intuition, if your intuition before would tell you to isolate, your social conditioning wouldn't allow you to. But now it's like, my intuition says isolation, then I'm isolating. You know, like it's the authority. Your intuitive connection to the universe is your authority now. So that's cool, guys. This seems like a good week, although the two messages, like the warnings, are not to burn ourselves out. And make sure to express that if we are isolating or not going into social events, that it is not personal, in order to avoid any kind of like petty conflict or hurt feelings. If anybody is a Pisces friend of mine that I haven't seen in forever and I haven't spoken to in forever, know that it is not personal at all. I am completely isolated right now and I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm sorry if that, you know, is very uncomfortable or triggering, but I just want you guys to know that I am taking care of myself. And if you're watching this video, I will probably, you know, if you're my friend, I'll write to you as soon as I feel ready to hang out or just, you know, reconnect. I do have to say it because I do have a lot of Pisces friends. Who knows? Guys, I'll be pulling 3 oracle cards from the Work Your Light oracle. First card. I know, right? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I can't have more boundaries right now. Like, how are you guys doing with the subject? Think about it. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Pisces, we're so generous and we tend to be so open and loving to others. Anyone that asks for help, we're right there, you know, willing to help. And that can take a toll eventually, you know. There needs to be balance. Do you feel like you have that balance? Please comment below. Do a little bit of an assessment on yourself and your life and your boundaries and see if you actually need to lower your boundaries a bit or if you need better boundaries to have in place to protect your energy or your time or whatever it is that you feel like protecting. Second card here, Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Cool. Some of us are feeling this need for isolation because that's exactly what we're doing. On a very, very deep level. Universe, what is the last message for Pisces for the week? I invite the message. Okay, here we go. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. At the bottom of the deck, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Guys, I love you so much. If you're a Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is the place to be. Please subscribe to this channel. We do the daily Pisces. I do daily readings for you guys. If you're a cross watcher, you can also subscribe because I do weekly readings and monthly readings for all signs. I try at least. Sometimes I don't get to do the whole thing, but I do my best. I invite you also, if you like yoga, if you resonate with yoga, guided meditations, things like that, you can check in the description box my Yoga with Katie channel, which is barely even set up at all, but I'm inviting everyone to join me over there. So in time, you know, we can see how that, you know, evolves. So yes, Pisces, I love you so much. Don't burn out. And be firm with your boundaries. Sending all my love to you. Bye, guys.